Welcome to the MySQL Lesson 1. This video will help you get started with loading the sample database that is used by your textbook. First, you must open the MySQL Workbench. You will then go to the Edit menu and click Preferences. You will see in the Preferences a menu item called SQL Editor. Be sure that Safe Updates is turned off. When it is turned on, it forbids updates, and we want to allow updates at this time for our database to be created. We are also going to start querying again by opening a connection to start querying. Go and get your connection, and eventually you will see the MySQL editor frame. Before we begin, I'm going to give you some information about how to download the actual files for your sample database. You will need to pause this video in order to do so. But first, let me tell you what you need to do. After pausing, scroll to the top of your lesson. Under Multimedia Resources, you should see a link called MySQL Sample Database. Be sure to right-click this and open it in a separate window so that you are able to also go back to the video and refer to it. Now, pause the video, and when you return, you should be seeing a screen that looks something like this. You'll want to click on either the tar or the zip file, depending on what kind of compression you have on your computer. Usually, zip works best for a Windows computer. Click the zip file and you should receive the message at the bottom for downloading. Save it to your Downloads folder. As soon as it finishes downloading, you'll want to open that folder, double-click the sampdb.zip file or tar file, and then go ahead and extract it. This will give you the actual files that you are going to use for loading your sample databases. Make a note of where you have extracted it to. Okay, we can close this window for the time being and close out the browser that we used to download it. And we're going back to our SQL editor. Locate the File menu, and we're going to open SQL script. Then we'll locate the actual script in the sampdb folder. The name of it is createdb.sql. Open that up and you will see Create Database sampdb. That's the name of the database we will use for our sample database in the course. Click the icon that looks like a lightning bolt, and that will run the creation of your database. You'll see the message below that says it was successful. Notice that sampdb is not listed under our schemas. To create tables for sampdb, click the refresh button and then double-click sampdb. Let's go up and click on the File menu again and open another SQL script. This one will actually create the President table. The name is create_president.sql. Open it. It will give you this information, which is the entire table. Run it using the lightning bolt. As you can see, it created the table President. We will continue building our tables by clicking File and Open SQL Script and running them. The next table to create is Member. Use the file name create_member.sql. Again, open it up. Go up and run it, and you'll see that it created that table. Always be sure and check those messages below. If you see a red message, that means you cannot continue. A yellow one is a warning, and a green one means success. In this case, you're seeing some yellow messages. That's because we're trying to drop table if exists, and that will happen the first time because the table did not exist. The next step in our database load will be actually to add some data to those tables. We will go up and open File again and open SQL script. We will be using the insert_member.sql script. And you can see that these are the commands that actually insert each individual member value to the table. Click the lightning bolt and watch it run. Now you can check at the bottom to verify that you've got 102 records. You can close the insert member file and then go and open another SQL script. This time it will be the insert_president.sql file, and you'll run it too. Remember to check the messages below, and you should notice that Barack H. Obama is the last president added. So we've loaded two of our tables. Let's close this and take a look at what we have. Start with a new script and type in select, followed by space, then asterisk, space, the word from, and then follow that with the word president. End it with a semicolon. And then we run that one using the lightning bolt. You should see that it's listing all of your presidents. There should be 43 rows based on the message at the bottom. It also shows first name, last name, city, state, birth, death, and all of that information. So that worked nicely. At this point, we've loaded and verified that our president table is correct. You can also verify the member table using the same command. To wrap this demonstration up, I wanted to show you that there are some other files out here that can create other tables that you're going to use in your assignment. Please do not run them yet and follow the assignment instructions so that you can go through them in the proper sequence. I hope that your loads to the database were successful and that you have loaded the president table and the member table. Be sure and contact your instructor if you require any assistance. They will be glad to assist you with any issues that come up or any error messages that you can't understand. And please move on to the next video.